Thanks.
You got something to make us feel good too?
I do. The sports world and the real world have mingled yet again. You know, fear and failure are two of the greatest enemies of a well-lived life, and to succeed, we often need inspiration, goals, kindness, and confidence. In this story, that's where Caps goalie Olie Kolzig comes in. Olie, the goalie, has had success and setbacks like all of us, but he has the heart of a giant and the courage to inspire, and that inspiration has changed the life of others.
Kind of cool, isn't it?
Olie Kolzig has made a lasting impression on this Arlington home.
He's become a hero to me.
Kathleen Atmore is a mother of 4. She works as a neuropsychologist at Children's Hospital. Will, one of her twin 10-year-old boys, has autism.
Will had a lot of difficulty regulating his behavior.
Will's twin, Michael, was often the recipient of Will's physical aggression. Desperate for help, Kathleen and her husband Tom turned to hockey. About a year and a half ago, Will began playing for the Cool Cats, a special needs youth hockey team.
Well, it just helps me. Hockey is fun.
Will's behavior improved, but Michael and Tom continue to struggle with what Kathleen calls the stranglehold autism had on the family. That's when she ran into Olie Kolzig.
I was in the pro shop and we got to talking, and she told me about her son.
Kolzig's 7-year-old son Carson also has autism, and Kolzig has been a champion for autism research.
When you have a child with special needs, and there is a public figure like him, who's a professional athlete, I mean, people look up to him. My boys looked up to him. My husband looks up to him.
Olie signed sticks for the boys that day, and without knowing it, gave Michael a role model he desperately needed.
It really healed their relationship as brothers. I mean, they still fight, like all brothers do.
Olie also had an influence on Tom.
I think that he showed him, you know, that it's all going to be okay. That you can, you know, even though these things happen to your children, you can keep going forward, and good things can happen to them, and they can be happy. And
Kolzig announced last week that after almost 2 decades, he will not return to the Capitals next season. Kathleen heard the news and wrote the Caps and Kolzig a letter, thanking them and him for perhaps his best save ever.
It really warms your heart and really makes you feel like, yeah, you know, you're doing something special, not so much on the ice, but what you do off the ice.
His legacy definitely extends beyond the rink to families like ours.
Olie's days as a Cap are over, but his number 37 lives on.
this was my Mother's Day present yesterday, and I started to cry when I got it, because we will miss him terribly.
Oh, man.
Oftentimes you hear the bad stories about athletes.
Yeah. Right.
He's a terrific role model.
That is a heartwarming
Exactly right,
story.
man. He's a great guy.
Quality.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Just proved it there. Thanks, Tim.
All right, pal.
All right. Coming up next year,